Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Sunday. It is the 21st of November 2021. Gonna look the stakes races on the program from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. And I mean around the world. Some great racing this week from Churchill and Del Mar, and Aqueduct later in the week also, but mainly Churchill and Del Mar. Some great racing, so join me for that. But let's look at the stakes races on today's program. Races 3 and 9 from Aqueduct. It is the third race. It is the Notebook Stakes. It's going for a purse of about $100,000. Races for 2-year-old New York breds. 6 horses are going to the main track. The distance of ground here of 1,200 meters, or the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the Aqueduct main track. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs, main track here in the notebook. And I show the diagram. Just gives me a second to look down my notes. Just bear with me. My top selection here, we're going to go take the number 2 horse, Dafuski Island, 2-4-5-1 in the superfecta, 2-4-5-1 super. Top selection in 2 horse, Dafuski Island. What's the thing? There we go. The colors are a little screwed up. But, somewhat better. No. But the 2 horse Dafuski Island, 2-year-old colt by Golden Sense, Kelly Breen Trans 1. Jose Ortiz gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 18th of October at the Finger Lakes, 6 furlongs in New York Breeders' Maturity, and he finished third by 7 quarter lengths. He was sent off as a second choice that day, and he just didn't show up. He should have did a lot better. He didn't break that well, and he was very lackadaisical throughout. Coming here, second off the bench, hopefully a lot more concentrated on the run. I think he could really, run a lot better race than he did last time out. 2 back in the aspirant at the Finger Lakes, 6 furlongs on the 27th of February, 27th of September, excuse me. He finished second by a nose. He had a little bit of wide trip, a little bit wide throughout, but he really closed up well late. Not a bad race there. And prior to that, on the funny side at Saratoga, 6.5 on the 27th of August, he finished 6 by 9 quarter lengths and really stupidly wide, and he just never had a good going. He's been always just horrible post draws basically with him. 8 of 8, 9 of 9. Today he's 2 of 6, which I think should really suit him well. His debut at Saratoga over the summer wasn't bad at all, going 3/4 in the state bred main special weight, where he won by 5, and he had a great starting position. He quickened up a lot. It was an all around good race. He's training well on the training track here over at Belmont. I'm going to take him here at 7-2. So to recap my selection for the third from Aqueduct, it is Notebook Stakes. Let's take the 2 horse Dafuski Island, 2-4-5-1 in the superfecta. Let's head over to race number 9 from Aqueduct, and keep in mind this week there is no Thanksgiving racing, which is kind of, sad. Also, Thursday is my birthday, so it's even sadder that they can't have racing on my birthday. But I've never been, all the years, I've never been to Aqueduct on Thanksgiving. Used to go a lot on Black Friday, and of course Saturday after it, which was always a Carmile Day, but never on Thanksgiving, which is, like I said, it was always sad. My grandfather used to go years ago before I was around, but what can you do? I wasn't around. The 9th race from Aqueduct, it is the Key Sense Stakes, purse $100,000, race for 2-year-old fillies, New York breds. We have 8 horses going the distance of ground of 1,200 meters, or the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the Aqueduct main track. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs here in the Key Sense. And field size for this race is a lot better than the other one, and I think it should be, it's going to be a good race here. My top selection, I'm going to go with the 1 horse Miss Alcacity. I'm going to go 1-6-5-7 in the superfecta, 1-6-5-7 super. Top selection, 1 horse Miss Alcacity. This 2-year-old filly by Munnings. Wesley Ward trains 1. John Velasquez gets them out. Blinkers off today. That should change this horse, I think. Most recently, they ran the horse Santino, 5 furlongs on the 1st of August in the Speakeasy, where the horse finished 4th by 4 3/4 lengths and just basically was behind the 8 ball out of the gate. He didn't break that well and just couldn't keep up. The 2 in front of him were just much better horses. Come back to dirt, where this horse run very well in the past, has some dirt pedigree. I think the horse could really get a good trip to win here today. Also, getting John Velasquez up again doesn't kill at all. 2 back, he ran a Monmouth on the 1st of August, 5 furlongs in the Collins Stakes, and the horse went by 2 1/4 lengths, and he was with them early on, dueling very fast fractions, but he just kept going on the front and quickened up nicely. An all-around good race off the bench. And then prior to that, the horse ran the 20th of May at Belmont, 5 furlongs in a state-bred main special weight, 7-2000, winning by 10. Again, a little bit wide, but he stalked, he got the lead, and then he kept going. That was a very fine race at the end. He's training well at Keelan since the last race. Something, Wesley Ward horse is always neat time between races. He has a time between the last race, 9-2 with a step-down class. I think he's loaded. Don't doubt the 6-horse Classy Edition either. 2-year-old colt by Empire, Classic Empire. You know, he won the Joe Gimma very nicely at Belmont, going 7 furlongs on 24th September, winning that by 8, and then broke the main even easier earlier that month at Saratoga, going 5.5, winning by 6 3/4 lengths. You know, he also, he didn't break well that day, but he still won for fun. He's going to get a little over bet here today, but he can win at 9-5. But I think today's going to be his biggest challenge. Let's see if he can handle the challenge. But to recap my selection for the 9th from Aqueduct, it's the Key Sense. Let's take the 1 horse at Miss Accuracy. I'm going to use the 6-horse Classy Edition, 1657 Super, 16 in your multi race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.